Hey guys, Adam here from Sapphire Comic Sanctuary, back with another new comic book day review with the pulls that I grabbed for the week of July 22nd. Big DC week, Joker War began, we got a little bit of that, and we got a couple other little things to show off. But without further ado, we'll go into the mysterious black portfolio and I will show you what I have pulled and read this week. Let's get started. Alright. Alrighty, so to start off with, I got this free comic book day SpiderMan book. I got this because I thought it was interesting and I wanted to read it. There's a story in here with Black Cat and Spider-Man having a little bit of a fallout with Vulture and some fear gas from the squirrels. So I don't know what that's all leading into. Are we going to see a Spider-Man Black Cat crossover miniseries to compete against the Batman Catwoman series, which apparently, according to Tom King, is still going to happen? I don't know. We'll have to find out. The other thing in this book is there is a story for Venom and how Eddie Brock talks about how he brought back a celestial Null from the dead, and stuff might get real bad real quick. And the Avengers were not happy. And we were also introduced to the new villain. We were introduced to Virus, who is wearing some sort of Iron Man suit, and whose sole purpose is to kill those that have the symbiote. So it'll be interesting. I think I'm going to hop on Venom at issue 26 just to see what it's all about. Not from this week's free comic book day, but from last week's free comic book day, I have Power Rangers: The Road to Ranger Slayer, and this is the free comic book that came out last week, and I think it was a very good book. I didn't know what I was missing in Power Rangers until I actually started watching it and reading it and just learning all I could about it. So this book goes over how Kimberly is no longer Lord Draken's Ranger Slayer. I guess she is kind of sort of his right hand warrior, and her sole purpose is seeking out the other Power Rangers and stealing their power crystals, and ultimately probably killing them, or at least leaving them trapped. The time and space continuum and the morphin grid and all that is very confusing. I am so behind on Power Rangers, but I have trays that I've read, I have single issues I've read just to somehow get caught up on it. But I found this was pretty good. However, Lord Draken being Lord Draken, Kimberly gets brainwashed and goes on a rampage. Trini does her best to bring her friend back, and ultimately does, and that leads into what I thought was going to be a mini-series, but it's actually a one-shot, Ranger Slayer. And we'll talk more about that because it's in the stack of comics. Quick little drink. Here we have Batman 95. This is the variant cover for Batman 95. The Joker War has begun in earnest. Kicking things off, we have a flashback to when Batman was getting into the role of Batman and sort of his first interception with the Joker. And we see Alfred, and Alfred feels that, oh, I'm sorry, if you guys hear something going, that's my washer machine. Got some new clothes that I'm washing. And this was a very good book. I really enjoyed it. We see the aftermath of their dark designs, and Batman has no money, no tech, no access to anything Wayne, none of that. And Lucius Fox is held hostage by Punchline and Joker's henchmen. Gives Joker access to things. This was a very, very good book. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but very, very good book. Looking forward to what James Tynion has in store for us for Joker War. Alright, next up we have Batgirls tie-in to Joker War. This is issue 47, and this will go up to issue 40. Is this 47 or 48? 47. Batgirl, I believe, is only 3 issue, is only about 2 issues for Joker War tie-ins. And if you think back, Barbara Gordon and Joker have had a history, per se. The Killing Joke, where Joker knocks on her door to her apartment and shoots her point blank, paralyzing her from the waist down. Our little Barbara Gordon and Batgirl has become more attuned to herself as Batgirl, and I found this to be one of the better Batgirl writings in a long time. So Joker is actually in control of Batgirl right now, even though Batgirl has a lot more confidence now, and she can actually face the Joker after what he did to her. It was good. Alright. Next up we have Batman Detective Comics, issue 1024. This is a tie-in to Joker War. Batman and Two-Face, they team up to face Tylon and some remnants of the Court of Owls. This was a interesting book, kind of confusing where it falls. It's almost like it's running in an ancient event timeline. But we'll find out. I enjoyed it. There were some good action scenes in here, but not many questions answered. But I still enjoyed it. All right. Next up, we have Justice League Dark, issue 24. This starts off a new story arc, and we're about to see more of the Upside Down Man. If you remember him, he was a huge center point for Year of the Villain. But he wasn't like the actual villain for the YOTV for that. But Zatanna's trying to bring back her father, who's this famous magician. And Wonder Woman's having some guilt, so she's trying to figure out what it all means. Is what she's doing correct, or is it bad? What have you. But it was a pretty good read. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to see where it goes from here. Let's try going through this kind of fast, because if you guys can hear in the background, I have my washer machine going. Just taking care of some stuff. So trying to finish it before it goes into its spin cycle. Right, and then Batman Beyond, number 45. This is a continuation of the Zero arc. Here we learn about old Ra's al Ghul and as Damian Wayne was coming to power, and the short betrayal thereafter. So Zero and Ra's al Ghul wanted to help along humankind to the end. So what we're dealing with here is Damian Wayne is not okay with that, and he calls off that research. And that upsets Zero. Zero manipulates the League of Shadows, and ultimately the League of Justice and Shadows turns against Damian Wayne. And then we see how he got to Gotham City in the future. Very good book. I have nothing bad to say about any of my books, so another one that I enjoyed, but not quite the pick of the week. Next book from Boom Studios, also by James Tynion, is WYND. This was actually a fairly good read. WYND is a 50-page comic, and it's only about $5. And basically, we see that the king is passing away, and that his son might have views that differ from his father's, and he's not too confident. So him and the gardener, there's definitely a love thing between WYND, the gardener, and the son. And basically, WYND needs to leave because the bandage man is walking around sniffing out magic, sniffing out any form or sense of magic, and executing them. And there's a flashback to what happened the last time that the bandage man came by, and it was gruesome. But this I found was pretty good. Gonna keep reading it. Really enjoyed it. It was so close to being my pick of the week, but my pick of the week has to go to Power Rangers Ranger Slayer Book 1 one-shot. Basically, here we see the continuation from the Free Comic Book Day, Road to Ranger Slayer. And, man, I can't say much about this. So Kimberly is no longer brainwashed by Lord Draken, and she wants to help the Power Rangers fight back against this undead army. And we learn some things, and someone, if you watch the original, returns, and things get really crazy from there. That's all I can say. But man, oh man, oh man, did I like this book. I liked it so much that I got, this is the main cover, I got the cover B coming, I got the cover C coming, I have the one per store that I want to bid on that should be shipping soon, and I have something else that the other cover that's coming along. When I'll get here, I'll take a picture and post it to like make it like a thumbnail or something. But good read, absolutely loved it. Pick of the week. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry about the washer going. But hopefully you can just try to not think about the washer going back there and just have focus on my voice. Really good, strong week of comics. And next week's looking to be a light week, so I might be able to get some of the get some more Go Power Rangers back issues and maybe a trade or two. But anyways, guys, thank you again for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you can give it a thumbs down, leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to be first to the video, hit the notification bell in the upper right hand corner. Anyways, guys, thank you again. This has been Adam from Sapphire Comic Sanctuary, and you all have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, and good night.